Golly, my eyebrows are just all bent out of shape today. Got some old man eyebrows. Here we go. Hungry Hangout, you made it. I can't believe you're awake already. This girl's a go-getter. There we go. Just freaking stay. Stay. Don't move. Oh no. They're not your dogs, are they? Do you know whose dogs they are? Dang dogs. Out there crying. You crying like a bitch. That's a Pantera song if you're wondering. Get the sports going. Okay, Charlie, no more licking my feet. Oh, it's NASCAR today, too. I completely forgot. Okay, Charlie. Okay, it's time to move along. You gotta keep it strong and move along. Just like I know you do. Boy. Okay, Charlie. No, that's lame. And it's like, it's gotta be louder at their house too, you know? Like, why are they putting up with that? Come on, Charlie. Let's go. No, don't put your butt by my coffee. Ew. Ew, sir. Ew. You're not go bugging Higgins either. Charlie. Hey, leave Higgins alone, dude. Oi. Yeah, of course I want to watch it live. It's so annoying when you like click shows and then it takes you to another screen, then you gotta click again. It's like, gosh dang, man, just freaking play the thing I clicked on. Well, welcome everyone. I was thinking about taking Sunday off and not working out today, but I'm like, then I looked at the YouTube Studio app and we're at 1,400 watch hours. So we only need 1,600 more to go until we can be taking like supers and members and stuff like that. So I'm like, let's just keep it going. Let's keep the roll going. No, I've had these tattoos on my feet for quite a while, Lloyd. It's just you can't really tell. But one's a stormtrooper, and then the other's an on-off switch. But in the meantime, if you guys want to donate to me, I do have Venmo and Cash App. Charlie, stop. Stop. Stop licking my feet. Okay, sir, you weirdo. You weirdo with a foot fetish. I know, and it poses the question, like, okay, so you're able to get supers and super chats and members, like, are people actually gonna want to join and do that kind of stuff? Who knows? So he's like, he starts licking me, and then he's like, oh, you don't want it? Well, I'm gonna go bug Higgins. Of course, right? Well, gang, today's workout is a recovery, mobility, and light core activation. We've got some shoulder rolls, some cat-cows, some toe touches to overhead reach, and then ankle rolls. And then the mobility flow, we got glute bridges, seated side bends, threading the needle, some dead bugs, seated forward fold, and supine twist. Then we got the optional core finisher with 10 sit-ups, some Russian twists, and then a 30-second forearm plank, and then the cool down, which is just legs up on the wall. So that should be very exciting. Hope you guys got your coffee and you're ready to do this, because it's gonna be a good Sunday. I did wake up feeling pretty dang sore today too. But my watch said I slept adequately, and that today should be a long run, so that's cool. We got that in the tank for us. Boy. But no time like the freaking present. Boy. It's gonna be a warm one today. I can feel it. The dang sun is coming in right through the window. And I do like that. I like the sun, but it's just so freaking bright today. Holy moly. Charlie, leave Charlie. Hey, leave Higgins alone, dude. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hey, dude, I'm talking to you. Charlie, leave Higgins alone. Look at him. He doesn't want it. Yeah, I know. Higgins is looking at me like, what? Your calves are tight. Gotta give those babies a calf massage. Oh gosh, so much freaking dog hair all over this mat too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vibe Zone. No, I don't actually. Did you have a different name? This workout will be good. If you did this workout with me, it would open you up for sure. ankle rolls. Kinda, I think, vibe zone. Charlie. Hey. He's just going to town on Higgins' head. Higgins is just like, ugh, I didn't ask for this. He's looking at me like, Dad, can you... Hey, leave him alone, dude. Come on. Chill, buddy. Chill. I'm just trying to love on my brother. See, you got him up, Charlie. Good job. Okay, Higgins. Yeah, you're good. You going downstairs? He's trying to just get his balance and get his equilibrium just all together. Gosh, dang dogs. Okay, Charlie, go out there too. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. 8, 4, 5, 10. You can check out Buy Me a Coffee. Donate to the stream, helps out a lot. Check out the merch store, every little bit helps. It's gonna be hot, get a nice tank top for the summer, you know. Hungry's gonna come after you. She's gonna throw a chonkla at you. I think before we get into the mobility flow, we're gonna do some other stuff. So yeah, I'm good to see you today. This is my favorite thing. The link to it's in the Discord. I highly recommend everyone getting one of these. Right there, that link, that's the Buy Me the Coffee link. It really helps out the channel. If you don't have to subscribe, you can just do a one-time donation too. It really helps me out. I just saw that link too. I saw the notification for it. I need to click on it though after we're done. I was running kind of behind schedule. I saw this as the life when you own a cat. Can I moan? If we get into the stretching correctly. The one thing about this stick though is if you have like hairy legs, sometimes the hairs do get caught in them. Got a little dead skin going up in there too. You gotta donate to Buy Me a Coffee if you're gonna be making requests like that. Vibes. Please moan. Dude, Siam, I tried that paneer yesterday. It was pretty good. And, like, I'm not the biggest fan of spinach in general, but it had spinach rice in it. It actually wasn't that bad. I think the spinach helped with having, like, heartburn. Thanks, hungry. Let's see how about I make y'all's pocketbooks burn by donating into Buy Me a Coffee or buy something from the merch store. I'm gonna be hyping it up a lot for the next 10 days because, as you guys know, like, when you're working for a school, the summer months are super slow. So I'm honestly thinking about finding another, like, a summer job. Just to help get an extra source of income going. And I treat YouTube like a job too, so it's like, hey, donate to Buy Me a Coffee, check out the merch store. Yeah, you're leaving soon. Boy, 17 more days, dang. How exciting. What if you buy me tea? What kind of tea? If you want to send me tea, I'll definitely try it. We'll try it on stream. I'm not really the biggest tea drinker though, so I used to drink this stuff. It's called throat coat. Oh, I've seen the videos of that where they have like this. It's like really herbally looking, right? And they have that little cup with the spoon or the straw, and it goes in all the way in the bottom, right? And then you like add water to it and then drink it. But then you add more water to it. Is that what I'm thinking? Strawberry matcha boba. That sounds like it's full of sugar too. Has a nice earthy taste. If Rumpelstiltskin had a flavor, that's what it would be. Yeah, I'm trying really, really hard to limit my sugar now. I'm trying to eliminate sugar and processed foods. I know I'm drinking like this coffee, but there's not really that much sugar in it. Especially since I'm using almond milk as the creamer. But if that's like the one little thing I like treat myself with, then that's fine. That's okay. But like no candy. Oh, nothing else. Day by day, the dead skin on my bottom of my toe is just slowly going away. Everything else is healing nicely, but just the dead skin is just ugh. And I ran literally pun intended. I was running yesterday, and I ran into this dad who I photographed his daughter's senior pictures, and he always sees me running. And we've talked before, but I unfortunately couldn't remember. But he was like, "How far are you going today?" He was in his car, and I was running, right. And I was like, "Oh, just a 5K." And he's like, "Just a 5K?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just chilling today." Like, I just came off a 100-mile ultra, and I was like, I got some pretty good blisters. And the look on his face, that's my I hate to say it, but that's my favorite part about doing 100-mile races, is the look on people's faces when you tell them that you did 100 miles. They're just like, "Wait, what? You did 100 miles?" And I was like, "Yeah, heck yeah, man." And they're just like, "No way, that's freaking gnarly, dude." Like, yeah, I know. It's a good time. I highly recommend everyone doing it at least once in their life. I don't know what that smell is, Satyam. It's just negative, those negative ions, you know. But it is good. I like that smell. I like the smell of like when it just hits like wet ass, when it hits asphalt too for the first time and becomes wet. No one's gonna want to buy my feet skin. But I do have a lot of it. As it's slowly peeling itself away. And I was gonna buy just say it's ladies. I know, right? Oh, ultra running ladies. I was gonna sit in my ice bath yesterday too because it was so hot after the run, and it is so green again with algae. Like, I don't get it. Like, I've only sat in it twice, 2 or 3 times since I cleaned it, and I thought it would have been at least a little better. So I was like, well, with these sores, with the way my feet are, I don't want to sit in that. Yeah, no, I think you're right. That the covering and where the sun is right now, the angle of the sun is just constantly hitting it too. So it's like covered, and the sun, so it's just growing. It's like, gosh darn it. Maybe I need a new tarp for it. I'm just looking at the skin on my heels. Ugh. So gnarly. Well, anyways, here we go. A little bit more coffee. Yeah, if you're new here and you haven't liked it and subscribed already, please do. Helps out the channel. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. I go live every single morning between 7 and 8 a.m. And then a new video comes out every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there's constantly a good flow of content. It's not like, oh, like when you subscribe to someone and then they don't upload for like a week or two, and you're like, wait a second, what the heck happened? I thought I subscribed to you and you're making content. Not here. Every single day there's new content. The glute bridges are really what separates the men from the boys. You guys know what time it is, too? It's farting time. I hope that showed up on the microphone. I'll have to read you guys' messages here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You heard that? Nice. I got a microphone just for the farts. Charlie. You know, like, my day feels substantially better though when I can wake up and get after it and get a little workout stretch in. Instead of just laying in bed. And this is just me personally, like, especially because we're gonna be going and doing things, right? So if I just lay in bed all morning, it's like I feel so just groggy and slow. So like I gotta just get up and get after it. Even if we're moving slow during the workout, like overall my day will be feeling better. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell too, but I have a bigger yoga mat that it can actually fit on the whole thing now. Oh, I've been organizing my room and it's been cleaning it. And this was the yoga mat that I used to put under my bike. And I don't remember buying it or how this yoga mat came into my life, but I looked it up online and it's called a Manduka yoga mat. And this yoga mat's $150 freaking dollars. It's really, really nice. It's like thick. It's got really good traction. Like I would never in a million years spend that much on a yoga mat. So I'm not sure how or where I got one of these, but yeah, this is a Manduka yoga mat. Let me let Charlie in just because so he can bug me and not bug everyone else. Sir. Charlie, no. Yeah, Manduka, look him up. Watch out, buddy. Get out of the way. Come on. Come on, right here. Oh. I should reach out to them and see if they want to do a partnership. Oh, Max and Charlie do yoga. Like, hey, I already have one of your mats. And okay, so here's another thing. Soul's Fang wants me to do a review on some shoes, but the shoes that they want me to do are little girl shoes. I was like, well, all right, I'm game for that, but what am I supposed to do with the shoes afterwards? I asked them that, and I'm still waiting for them to respond. Because I don't have any, like, elementary or middle school girls in my life, right, that I know of. And it worked out because, you know, like, Jesse, you can grow into these, Jesse. Charlie, come on, buddy. Hey, you're right in the way, senor. Do you even care? Do you even care, buddy? Yeah, today's video that comes out is actually like a longer one. So don't worry, it's not another like 2 or 3 minute long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, seated forward fold. Charlie, stop. We're holding the seated forward fold for a minute, in case anyone was wondering, because you're following along at home. This actually feels better when you use a band instead of just hands on the feet. We got 5 seconds left. Boy. That was one round to go. Yeah, one of my biking homies, cycling. This is charades for cycling, if you're wondering. He challenged me to a 62-mile ride this month. So you have to do a 62-mile ride in one activity in order to to win this thing. And I'm just like, golly, man, 62 miles. And I know I'm like trying to get ready for this 100-mile race in August. So it's like you should be riding a 62er, but I'm just trying to think like, what could I ride around here that wouldn't be super freaking boring? I was like, well, I could go from my house to the other town on the 246 and then come back on a different road and then do that, and then from there to home. I don't even know, like, yeah, we'll have to look at it today, because I'm trying to think, like, if I'm gonna ride on the road, I like having a really solid bike lane. And I think that little bit between Lompoc on the 246 from Lompoc to the roundabout doesn't really have much of a bike lane. And so that's a little sketchy, because people drive like idiots around here. I mean, I'm sure they drive like idiots everywhere, but I'm just trying to think, like, okay, how could I get from my house to the 246 without really risking dying? I'll have to check today, because after this, I'll take the dogs for a quick walk around the block and then load up my bike and then go pick up Hungry. Yeah, I'm trying to think. From my house to surf to the beach and back, especially if I go into town, is almost 30 miles. And I don't really want to do that twice. That'd be really boring. Easy, but boring. And from my house to Buellton, that's the other town, from my house to Buellton and around ends up being about 50 miles. So we'll see. Okay. Last round. Here we go. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that. That's just my body just popping. Pop, lock, and dropping. I wonder how much better I could perform too if I like decently slept through the night, you know? Like I got a 78 again. My trading readiness is in the green. There's still like 10 hours of recovery though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, for some dead bug time. Oh no, poor Sophie. Oh, like hello, hello. Does anyone remember me? You're really the best mom. I know Sophie's not your dog, but you're really the best to Sophie. Oh. There's the moans that whatever visuals was asking for. Oh, she wanted water. She's like, it's gonna be freaking hot today. It's gonna be hot. I need some water. I'm just a dog without thumbs. Yeah, I bet he was. This is the longest you've gone without seeing him, right? So he's like, yo, home. My human is home. I thought you'd never come back. It's been like a month and dog days since you've been gone. Oh, that okay. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. You're right. Okay, we're moving right along today. We just got a 30-second supine twist now. Oh, getting a lot of hearts. A lot of hearts this time. We don't usually get too many of those, so I appreciate it. And we're up to 6 likes. Dang. The likes usually don't happen that much lately either. Today's mantra, recover like it's part of the training. Because it is. Thanks, ChatGPT. Yeah, in case anyone's wondering, I use ChatGPT to program all of the workouts. And honestly, it's a pretty good idea. I'd recommend it. Because I punch in like what I did yesterday, and how I'm feeling today. And then it just like does this ChatGPT thing. And it comes up with some pretty dang good plans. Sometimes sometimes though it seems like it really does the same programming over and over. So you gotta kind of be like, hey, let's mix it up a little bit. And it's like, whoa, okay, whoa. You want to mix it up? Well then, challenge accepted. ChatGPT has a very Californian accent. Okay. Now we just got the optional core finisher. So we're just gonna do some sit-ups, some Russian twists, and a 30-second forearm plank. Oh. I like using my arms as a as a counterbalance because it helps when you're by yourself and you don't have anyone to like keep your feet down. So honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a. And it's not like I'm flinging my arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn. I had to look up like the appropriate way to do Russian twists because yesterday when I did them, I was just doing like bicycle crunches and I was like, that doesn't fully seem right. But so that with the Russian twist, you actually like lean back and twist, which is that's a new one for me. But let's use the kettlebell for this. Just for a little bit of weight, you know. So it's like keep it right on your chest, and then lean back, sit up straight, lean back, and then okay. Now just everyone's favorite, a 30-second forearm plank. Where are we? They're trying to come in. Oh, 20 seconds to go. Two, 1. Nice. Okay. Now we just gotta do legs up on the wall. And then some rolling. Almost out of coffee too. Okay. Here we go. Legs up on the wall until we hit 50 minutes. And then we'll do just 10 minutes of with the stick and with the other kind of stretching stuff. Doing like a scheduled, like a programmed workout seems a lot more your name must be Campbell? What does that mean? Because you want to drink me up like soup? Jesus. But what I was saying is like doing an actual like programmed workout seems to be more beneficial than just being like, all right, let's stretch, and not really having any kind of real focus, or not focus, but like direction, you know? I hope someone's finding this beneficial and they're like, I like watching these back afterwards so I can just follow along. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I do post in the description, you can follow the whole workout and do it on your own, at your own time and your own speed and your own pace. And like I always say, it does feel good to get your body just moving first thing in the morning, just get that blood flowing. Especially too, because I like to do this before breakfast. And I always heard that doing like a workout before you eat really just helps fire up your metabolism for the day. Which makes sense. I don't know if this is true or not either, but I always heard too, like, you should always eat your salad, like your greens and your salad first for dinner, because it helps like prime your intestines and like all your like whole digestive tract before you start eating like the heavy like foods. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but it makes sense in my head. And I've always stuck with that as a kid. And the more colorful your plate, the better it is for you. But I'm not a dietitian or anything, so I don't don't quote me on that. I don't fully know. Today's gonna be a great day though. Because okay, so we are spot on about the color one. That's good to know. Okay. Oh, got the legs up on the wall part done. Now we just got 10 minutes of rolling and sticking and okay, so that is true about the eating the greens first. Nice, good to know. Good to know that I'm not just freaking crazy. Like, okay, hear me out on this one. So in second or third grade, right? I remember we had a substitute teacher in elementary school, and it was the very first time we ever watched The Wizard of Oz. We watched it in school, and I remember her saying, like, do you know why the beginning of the movie is in black and white? And we're like, no, I don't even remember her name. But you know, we're elementary school kids, we don't have any idea. And she's like, it's because Kansas sucks and doesn't deserve to be in color. And I'm just like, what? You know, so for my entire life, that was always what I had in the back of my mind, that Kansas sucks. And, you know, it's this terrible state, and that's why it's not in color on the movie. But then as an adult, I go to Kansas, and Kansas is beautiful. Kansas is absolutely incredible. We camped by this lake. It was awesome. That was the first time I've ever seen fireflies. Yeah, fireflies. Is that what those things are called? I think so. Like lightning bugs. Yeah, that was super cool. Vibe Zone, you're still here. I was like, why would this teacher, what's her beef with Kansas? That's so weird. So weird to me. And it always stuck with me. And now as an adult, I'm going to be like, have you ever been to Kansas? Have you ever left our 4 square mile town? Because it sounds like you've never left. Yeah. Ever since then, Kansas has a soft spot in my heart. Yeah, total hater. No, I don't have a PS5. I just have a Nintendo Switch. And I have an Xbox One, but it's an older one, so can't really play most of the newer games without lagging really hard. I was just scrolling the shorts feed yesterday, and this kid, this kid broke the HDMI port on his PS5 because he was playing Roblox on it, and it was on this channel where this guy just like fixes things, and it's like, why would you have a PS5 and be playing Roblox on it? That's like, that's so dumb. Yeah, I used to play. I don't play it as much anymore, but I do play it. I'm bummed that I missed playing on Star Wars Day. That's always a good time. My favorite season so far was when they had Godzilla in there, and like you'd be playing, and then Godzilla would spawn in, and you'd have to like, you could either A, be Godzilla, or B, you'd have to kill him. That was super cool. I really enjoyed that time period of Fortnite. And now I just play with the Godzilla skin. Is that what it was? Chapter 6, season 2? I don't remember the different chapters. But I'll take your word for it. I mean, I could look it up, right? That was a good one. I'm not too big of a fan of I don't care about playing the OG maps. Take off your shirt. Dang, Vibe Zone, you're thirsty today. Moaned. Take off your shirt. Oh, right there, I got a good old knot. Hopefully you guys haven't minded that we've been listening to more metal music for the stream instead of like relaxing, calm yoga music. I kind of like the metal for the workouts a little bit more. You know, if we hit the 3,000 watch hours, we could make memberships, and you guys could get like custom emojis. Is that a pink? Is that a pink poop? A pink poo emoji? What is it, Charlie? Oh. Everyone's tuning into the stream now. It's gonna be nice today. I can feel it. I didn't even look to see what the weather was gonna be today. I looked kind of yesterday, and it said it was gonna be dropping, like it was like 90 degrees in the valley, but then today it was gonna be 70 degrees, and I was like, what the heck? What a difference in weather. Let's see. Ooh, 82 in Gildan. Only 84 in San Ynez, so that's gonna be a toasty one. High of 77 here. Dang. There's this huge tropical storm. Yeah, Hungry Hangout's my girlfriend. There's this huge tropical storm right in the... what do you call that place? What do you call that body of water that's in between like Baja, Mexico, or Baja, California, and Mexico. But anyways, that the storm is coming right up through there. For a guy with a girlfriend, you're sure interesting wanting to hear me moan and take off my shirt. Just gotta, just gotta point out the obvious. No, we won't, but they are. Let's see. 12-hour forecast? Yeah, I don't think that thing's coming up anywhere near us. Yeah, it's missing us and all going. It's like going up and then going east, like right into Sedona and Phoenix and stuff like that. That's probably why it's been so hot lately. Boy, what else is left? Boy. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, it's the first of the month. Oh, first of the month, you know what that means? All brand new challenges on Garmin Connect. So that's our... Oh, the moon. I saw the moon on there, and it's only 35% full right now, too. Makes me think of that Kid Cudi song, Man on the Moon. Beautiful. What a beautiful start to the morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Oh, oh, oh. I have a Steam delay? Or are you just not are you just not live? Oh, because I got full bars of self-service right now on 5G, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, big crusties. Not crusties, but just the scab on the the dead skin on my big toe. Poor thing. Well, everyone, we have hit an hour. Because as you guys know, if we go over an hour, it takes forever to freaking upload. Let's just see here really quick before we end this what our recovery time is left over. Recovery time, 7 hours. So not too shabby. Pretty dang good. Oh, I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro Max, I believe is what I have. Max Pro 14, the 14 Pro Max, I think. Oh, and we went through the whole metal playlist. I can't say metal without saying metal. Well, gang, I gotta get off stream now and take my dogs for a W. Load up my bike stuff and then go pick up Hungry, my girlfriend. The music just ended. The whole playlist lasted an hour. That's kind of like my go-to, or my what I try to do is get the playlist to last an hour. So right as the music ends, then the workout and stream ends. But look at that, now we're up to 8 viewers. Like, where did everyone come from? You just missed the entire workout. But that's okay, it happens. Well, anyways, gang, I gotta get off here. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I was saying, we do a workout every single morning from 7 to 8 a.m. and then at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when today's video comes out. And it's a doozy of a video. Oh, dang it. I forgot to charge my 360 GoPro. for today's adventure. Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning for the stream, and have a fantastic day. As always, do something every single day to make yourselves better than you were yesterday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.